That's absolutely true. Okay, so let's move on to music.
Right. Our sound recording program was adopted in 2005, I believe. Again, it was based on the success that we had at that time in the film program. So music and DM were actually adopted at the same time in 2005. More on DM later. But with the sound recording program, we've been able to focus on what I think is a broad generalization, but I think everyone would agree that we really do music very well. We've got a host of sound recording studios throughout the state that have helped make the program quite successful, where Louisiana offers a tax credit essentially for the recording of sound in one of our sound studios, anywhere in the state, quite frankly. So that program's led to, albums by Dr. John, some album by Dave Matthews Band has come in and recorded. REM came in and recorded parts of their last album. So that program, too, I'm proud to say, is really focused on Louisiana resident musicians as well. So there's a lower threshold for entry for our local Louisiana musicians, and we're seeing a lot of those folks take advantage of that to really, kind of help that industry along and continue to grow it and really continue to treat it like a business opportunity in the state of Louisiana.
So what opportunities are there in terms of, recording?
Right.
Who might be out there who could take advantage of it?
Well, if you're a producer, you're an engineer, and you have a band that you're going to go into a studio and record an album, now, we do realize that the industry has changed significantly, and, most bands are not necessarily focused on recording sound, but they do record sound. And if we're able to get in front of a producer, an engineer, a label, or the band themselves and say, hey, come to the state of Louisiana, or, hey, you're in Louisiana, you're recording the sound, why don't you look at this program? That way we can help you along with some of your production costs, and it's a direct rebate. So you come in, spend some money, and we'll give you a rebate roughly between 18 and 20 up to 25%. That's really where we've kind of started back 10 plus years ago, 11 years now, I guess, and focusing on, what do we have to do to make Louisiana a center of the music business, where we can hopefully one day be talked about in the same breath as Nashville, as Seattle, as Los Angeles, and New York. So we do music better than anybody else, if you ask me my opinion, from Lafayette to Shreveport with the Hayride, and Lake Charles has its own sound, Baton Rouge with the blues, and New Orleans, of course, which is an eclectic mix, but home to really one of the only true American art forms in music, with jazz. So we're very, that program has its roots in our history, in our culture, and is something that we use to attract new talent to the state.